how do I get Zorkmid? Oh. How do I get Zorkmid?
Don't remember.
I don't either, actually. I'll just explore around.
And to be honest, I'm curious.
I'm concerned how I got 3.
I'm curious how many times it'll let you buy and sell, or buy.
Yeah, literally, that's the only thing I'm invested in now for this
I wonder
game.
if you try leaving if something happens.
What do you mean leaving?
I mean, you could go up. And
Do you want to get rid of lock on targeting? Studies show that manual targeters live longer and happier lives.
Oh, good. Nah, that's important.
Yeah.
No, well, let me leave.
Can you go down?
Oh.
Huh? You've discovered more to the game.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. What's down here?
What is down here, Michael?
As conceived in 1632 by Portuguese printing press operator André Felipe, boxing was a gentleman's game in which 2 men would square off and regale each other with stories monotonous for days on end.
What the
Until
fuck?
one of them fell to the ground from boredom or exhaustion. Over the next few years, the new sport developed a respectable following of
What the fuck?
socialites.
What?
This is a very long, dark tunnel. Oh, shit! Oh, it's a fish.
It's a fish.
You're not a dragon, you're fine.
Listen, I'm on a dragon, but that's a big fucking fish. Okay?
Yeah.
Like, when a fish is as big as your dragon's head,
Just
should be a little
pause for
concerned, I
concern.
think.
Yeah, it's a very beautiful silhouetted dragon. Oh.
Ooh, which way should I go?
I don't know. You've reached a delta.
It was Felipe's
We learned that in Jeopardy
André Felipe
before this recording.
Like the documentary in the
punching
back.
strategy in 16.
Oh, I guess they just looped
After
together
seeing a
here.
schoolboy strike
Wasn't
over
much
an
I,
enemy, causing him to fall down. When André
It's just a
Felipe
different
Felipe
way
challenged the
to
then
go to the same.
champion,
Oh, shit.
British
Is this actually a maze?
I don't
You're
know.
not listening to
Bishop
the.
was the odds-on favorite.
I can't
And
actually
imagine his
hear
surprise
it.
When, while he was describing what he had had for breakfast that morning, André walked up and thumped him in the neck.
You're gonna have to
sending
get
him
away.
down
You're
for the
watching
count.
this later when you edit it.
Pardon.
Then you'll have to listen to the audio by itself.
That's gonna be important for me?
Yes.
It's funny.
Okay.
It's crucial to understanding the
That
lore
the
of
boy had
Frog
violated
Fractions.
the spirit of
Oh, well, yeah, and that is very important.
Yes.
I will need that.
Yes.
and were forced to
Mandatory.
let the victory
I
stand.
hit your head, Michael.
This upset
Shut
caused
up, dog!
some community large enough to spill over into local
Your
newspapers.
dragon is trying the hardest that he
Many
can.
outsiders to come see what all the
And
fun
He
what are you
is,
doing?
and I-
You're just
The
fucking sitting there.
newcomers were enthralled to engage in
Fucking-
these borderline barbaric displays
Yeah.
of strength and skill.
It's not like there are bugs down wherever the fuck I am.
Sports school moms, single-minded about safety, added the padded gloves.
Getting a little snug in these tunnels.
Today's boxing enthusiasts fantasize about a newcomer that would rock the ring the way Felipe did.
Oh, you made it.
Calcification of the
Somehow.
modern
I
guess the
has
frog is
essentially
the
knocked the
boxing
punching
of the
strategy
dragon's
into
head.
place.
Yeah, that's,
It's easy to get
It's
caught
getting
up
more
in
square,
fantasy.
Michael.
Young
there's a
scholars
submarine.
with dreams often enter the ring with their crazy new trick. Usually
little
a variant
submarine.
of hypnosis.
which way should I go? There
Yeah.
are
Achieve
ways
occasional
now.
victory, none of the gimmicks have been robust enough to make it to the big time.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't go that way. It looks like it died off in a dead end.
It looks like there's an underwater city here.
The real
It's Rapture.
is that
Rapture!
André Felipe's original vision of
See
boxing is
Big
still
Daddy in the
around.
background.
Gentlemen's boxing clubs can be found in cities all over the world. You can visit
I just-
one most any day of the week.
What an
See two
experience.
gentlemen exchanging pleasantries in the ring. Most people only come to watch a few hours of a match and then leave. But every once in a while you'll find amongst your elders a stout fellow, a die-hard fan. who
And I keep
perhaps
looking up,
witnessed
and there's a
the historic
friggin' ad
between
for
Felipe
Frog
and Bishop.
Fractions 2.
For love of the sport must stay to witness the last glorious seconds of wakefulness.
Whoa! You found the
Only to return
Spacky
to
ship.
fight again another day.
I like how the sound effects were done just by someone's voice.
Of course, Michael.
I flew here before.
Yeah.
Why do I need a spaceship? Oh no,
you ready?
it's
Are
a
you-
text adventure.
Is that it? The rumbling seems to have stopped, and you feel the intense downward pressure let up. After a moment, you calm down enough to start taking in your surroundings for the first time since the seemingly dormant vessel sprang to life. The walls of this circular room curve to meet at a point that must correspond to the curved nose of the outer hull. Lining the walls, you see a porthole, a glowing display, and a control deck. A ladder leads aft. Look, porthole.
Through the porthole, you can see a background of stars shifting as the ship gently spins. The constellations are all unfamiliar to you. What next?
Go ladder. Captain's quarters.
This looks like an all-purpose living area. A sleeping pod sits next to a nightstand. A ladder leads to the fore. An oriental rug lies in the center of the aft wall. Check. Rug.
I don't understand as far as check.
Oh, examine.
A decorative oriental rug sits in the center of the room. Looking at it more closely, it doesn't quite lay flat on the floor. There's a significant dip around the middle.
Okay,
That's where
so
Hell's
just move rug.
Your score has gone up by 2/5 of a point.
Fuck yeah!
You discovered a recessed hatch below it. Go. What next, Michael? Examine hatch. The hatch is sealed tight. A spoked wheel protrudes from the center of the hatch. I can tell you're really invested in this because you're silent right now.
Doug, this is very important now.
It's Zork now.
You have
We
to
should-
work it a bit, but
we
after
should,
you
we
give
should
the
do
wheel...
Zork for an episode.
That could be interesting.
That'd be hilarious, but it has to be the Black Ops 1 version of Zork.
God.
Like, we have to play Black Ops, and then we play Zork from Black Ops.
Well, yeah, because no, you can play it in Black Ops.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
But after
Wasn't
you
sure if
give the wheel a few spins, go, hatch. Engine room. Nearly every surface in this room is covered with a sticky pink goop, which seems to be thicker near a gray machine sitting in the corner. A hole in the wall exposes a nest of wires. There's a hatch leading back to the captain's quarters to the fore.
What
Examine machine. The machine consists of a spigot aimed at a flat platform. A handwritten sheet of paper is hastily taped over the base of the platform.
He's having to do a fucking text-based adventure over there.
You know what? You got a good point, Doug. We'll deal with this fucking game. I don't know, should we do it next time on Root Beer Gamers, or am I tired enough to give up completely?
How long have we been recording for?
Enough time.
I mean, you're almost done with the game.
Oh, well, okay. In that case, I'm
we
concerned
can-
because
we
text
can-
adventures
we can-
historically take a while
we
and
can-
get
we-
very boring.
We can split this. We can split this episode in the middle and/or speed up through this section if it's boring.
Yeah, future Michael. First of all, I hope like way earlier you put some nice fitting music
Yes.
because it's very silent right now.
It's eerily silent. Like I could tell the people about my Hearthstone adventures.
No.
Oh yeah, fuck that. Fuck this game. Let's do that instead.
Do you want to download Hearthstone?
No,
Oh.
never mind.
No. Let's finish this game. You're almost done.
Yeah. Okay.
This section's actually not long.
Give me a walkthrough, because okay, read paper.
Let's see. This is the out of order note that included in your it's included
What?
in your game package.
What next? Wait. Out of. Okay, so the machine is a bust.
Yes.
Hole in the wall. Examine wires. Peering into the exposed machinery, you can see what looks like an empty coffee can that you're guessing doesn't belong there. Take can. You twist the can and it eventually comes loose, but you've ripped the insulation off an adjacent wire in the process and it begins sparking as it comes into contact with an adjacent strut. You glance down at what you've taken. Huh. Really is a coffee can.
Yes, Michael.
So,
It really is a coffee can.
okay, so touch, spark. I just want to die. Darn it. Touch, wire. You try to pull the wire away from nearby components, but it returns to its natural position, touching the strut.
Is there anything, perhaps, in the room that you could stick it to something with?
Stick it to the man!
Stick it to the man. Yes. Yes, Michael. I don't understand that verb.
Damn. Okay. For reals. I'm lost. No, I take it back. I just don't want to think.
It's the sticky stuff.
I think
the
it's
room.
the sticky stuff. That's all the pink goopy goop. I think you can fill that can with the goopy goop. If I remember.
Fill can with goop. The goop is stuck to the surfaces.
Well, it looked like it was coming out of that machine, right?
I thought it was out of order.
Let's be more specific as what to do with the gray machine. Start machine.
Fucking examine machine.
The machine consists of a spigot aimed at a flat platform, handwritten paper, adhesive.
Place can on platform.
I turn the spigot.
Turn spigot.
Remove paper, I think is one. You rip the note off, leaving a flutter of his electrical tape behind, revealing a control panel.
Most of the control panel is rendered unusable by sticky pink goop. You see a row of what look like radio preset buttons, all but 2 of which are stuck. There's also a big red lever. None of these are legibly labeled.
Pull the
lever.
Pull the lever, Kronk, yeah.
Dispensing mom's specialty, the machine says. A thick stream of pink goop streams out. It mostly gets everywhere, but the coffee can does end up filled. You grab the can. A few drops land in your mouth, and you recognize the flavor. Bacon milkshake. Ew. Atmospheric anomaly detected, a different voice says. A whirring sound ensues, and the bulk of the goop is sucked into the invisible vents, leaving just enough goop floating around to be gross and annoying. Atmosphere purified, the voice says triumphantly.
So there was electrical tape as well, right? So you can fix the wire in the wall?
Sure. Taken.
And then use tape on wire?
Use tape on wire. You wrap the tape around the bare wire, insulating it. Your score has gone up by 1 2/3 points.
Yay.
That
Yay.
is a fraction.
That is a
Yes.
fraction.
We've been learning about fractions this whole time, Michael. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? What fucking fractions have been in this game?
They've been everywhere, Michael.
They have been everywhere.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Every time you killed a bug?
No. That was scientific notation.
Yeah,
It was
that's a form of
fractions before.
fractions.
It was a decimal, which is a
Your
form of
face is a
fraction.
form of fractions. What's next? Examine wire.
Oh, I think you need to go back to the captain's area or whatever it is.
Go ladder. Go up ladder. Go.
Oh, I think it's go hatch.
Oh, go hatch. Fuck.
Captain's quarters.
Looks like a
There's
place.
Sleeping pod. Sleeping pod. I'm pretty sure you need to use it. The sleeping pod looks like a bed with a lid, but you have to assume it's got some sort of suspended animation functionality. I mean, right? There's a hole on top next to a gauge reading empty. Oh, you gotta fill it with the can, I think.
Fill hole. Fill hole with goop.
You bring the can close to the hole, and the hole sucks the pink goop right out. The nearby gauge fills up. Your score has gone up by 9/2 of a point. He's doing math with his fingers.
So, 4.5 points.
I would say use sleeping pod.
Get in sleeping pod.
You can't safely sleep until you're confident you'll return to Bug Mars by the end of the trip.
Why the fuck do I want to go back to Bug Mars?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I think you gotta now set your destination to Bug Mars.
Oh.
Whatever.
So I should probably go up to the 4 or whatever.
Alright, the walls of the circular room curve. Oh, sorry.
You fucking hit me in the back with the fucking guitar
I'm
stand.
so sorry.
Oh, Lord.
So now view the glowing display or the control deck.
I should have killed you when I had the chance.
Jesus Christ, it was an accident. I'm sorry.
Okay, what do I do?
Wait.
Examine control deck. The control deck consists of an array of switches and a pair of joysticks. Let's hope you never need to override the ship's autopilot because these are definitely not frog joysticks.
Well, view the display. See what the display says.
Examine display. A glowing green display shows a map of the galaxy with a destination you don't recognize marked and an ETA of about 3,000 years. Looking closer, you see 2 on-screen buttons labeled Route Details and New Destination.
Well, do you want route details or do you want a new destination?
Screen splits forth a spew of steps such as spiral spinward. What?
What?
Spiral spinward at Spathy system, far faster than you can fathom. New destination. The nav computer dumps you into an interface so abstract that before you even consciously process what's happening, you've hit the back button. You're the main map again. So basically, what I have determined from all this is nothing. Actually, I've gotten nothing here from any of this.
New destination. Do it again.
New destination.
Let's see
Again,
what happens.
it is
Yeah.
exactly the same thing.
Select bug Mars. I don't know.
Select bug Mars. I don't know.
Give me a hint. It'd be funny if it actually said something.
Help.
Let's see. Look around. Examine inventory. Oh, what do we have? What do we have in inventory?
Out of order note and the can of pink goop. Which is weird because I'm pretty sure the pink goop is in the weird sleeping machine now.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. Pull lever. I don't know. I'm just thinking to pull. Well, do you examine control panel again? Examine control. What the fuck was it?
Fuck.
What?
Seem to be having. Fuck. I just want to check the room in general.
Check room, I think. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, because I can't scroll. Can I? No, can't scroll up.
Just do help then. Exam command line.
Fuck.
You put the can on the spigot, right?
Yeah.
You pulled the lever, right?
Yeah.
Did you push the button?
On this. To
I.
get the,
Oh,
to get the
game's over.
What?
What next? Kill myself. You have died. What next?
What?
Go outside.
Wait, you push
He's-
the lever, right? Because you can get Zork mids, enter hatch, put can in hole,
Did that.
open drawer,
What?
read manual.
Oh, we gotta go read the manual, I guess.
In what room?
Oh, because there was like a bedside table thing we forgot to look in. But we gotta go. I would say go ladder or go aft or whatever.
Where's the table?
And... Oh wait, no. Not in the engine room. Wait, what didn't you say there was something to get in the engine room? It was a bunch of Zorkmids, right?
Yeah, get Zork mids.
Oh. What was the thing for that?
I don't know, just gives me a bunch of commands.
Oh, I thought you were like looking at a.
No.
I thought you were looking at a. These. If you do all these commands, this is a walkthrough of it. So we entered the ladder, we moved the rug, we turned the hatch, we entered the hatch, we got the can, we got the paper, we got the tape, we got to put tape on the wire, we put the can in the spigot, we pulled the lever. Dude, we pushed the button. So.
Which button?
Oh no, and back in the engine room. Yeah, in the captain's quarters. Engine room. Oops. Your phone turned off.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll fast forward through this part.
The raise button clicks into place, and the previously selected button pops up. Local currency, says a robotic voice.
Pull lever. Machines, wars, dispensing local currency.
So I just got a fuck ton of Zork mids.
Yeah.
Yep.
So just get Zork
So that's
mids.
how I get Zork mids.
Yep, get Zorkmans. Now,
Spend a few minutes gathering up the Sky Zork mids.
now enter hatch. You did the put can in hole. And
I did that.
Open
Yep.
drawer.
Revealing a thick manual.
Open or read
Read
manual.
manual.
It's a manual for the navigation computer in the command module. After leaping through, you feel confident you understand how to use the interface well enough to set up a route back to Bug Mars.
Alright. and
Enter
now-
ladder.
Yeah.
Push button. Enter ladder.
Give me a sec, I need to read this. You deftly plot a course back to Bug Mars. The engines roar and you feel G-forces shift. The ETA reads 57 and 3/5 years. Huh. You run a diagnostic and determine that the vast majority of the time is going to be spent going through bug customs. Luckily, you can sleep through most of it. Sleep.
Enter ladder, then sleep.
Enter ladder. Sleep. You lie down in the sleeping pod, close the lid, and drift off, secure that in 57 and something years, you'll return to Bug Mars a wealthy frog. When you wake up, you're clearly not in your sleep pod. You blearily glance around to get your bearings, and you appear to have been sleeping on a heart-shaped bed covered with roses. A voice comes from the next room. Awake already? A wispy human figure in a bathrobe and crown walks in. She bends over and kisses you on the nose, and suddenly you feel your body shifting. Yay, she laughs and claps, and you realize that you've been transmogrified into a human form. What?